I know I am not the only one who feels like this. You're looking at all of the ESPN content with NFL football coming, and you're like, man, fantasy football is happening. But deep down inside, what you're really thinking about is what I'm thinking about: fantasy basketball. You are probably daydreaming about this at work. Like anytime you go to the bathroom, you like on your phone checking rankings, so excited about the new season. And you want to dominate, right? You want to win that fantasy championship. You want bragging rights. You also want to win your league cash prize, huh? You want to get the moolah, if you will. So I get it. But you so busy. You got your job, school, family, whatever you're dealing with, and you need support. I'm here to let you know I got you. I literally sleep, eat, fart, and poop this stuff. I worked with NBC Sports creating fantasy basketball content. I used to be a ranker for hashtag basketball, and now I work for the people. I am here to help you win your fantasy basketball championship. And how do we do that? We get in the gym with our mock draft series. Tonight, today, whenever you are watching or listening to this, we will be conducting a 12-team points league mock draft, drafting from the 6th position. We believe every NBA fan that plays fantasy football should also play fantasy basketball. So we're here cooking up. Big shout out to Reed. Big shout out to Bihamik. Big shout out to Karan. You already know what it is. We out here, man, in these daggone fantasy basketball streets. And before we get cooking, you know we got to give a quick shout out to our sponsor and partner, Bet Online. Bet Online is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. From the preseason NFL to college kicking off, BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. Think you know your stuff? Get in on our winner-take-all $300,000 NFL Survivor Pool for the upcoming season. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker, or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today and use promo code BELIEVE and get in on the action. Bet Online, the game starts here. So we've been doing this. I got a quick disclaimer. I got a bunch of people on X and on Twitter who want this content too. So in July, I want to say July 24th, Twitter, aka X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, changed their policies. So if you were live streaming, which we were for most of the summer on X and on YouTube, if you were streaming, you had to upgrade your account. So I was like, forget that. I'm not doing that. And I did it for a couple of weeks. And finally, after just seeing some stuff on Twitter, I was like, you know what? There are people out there who want fantasy basketball points league content. And that's what we cook up and create here. More so for this season than any season. In the past, we've dabbled in a little bit of Roto, dabbled in a little bit of daily fantasy, dabbled with a little bit of 9Cat. This year, we are strictly points league on this channel unless we have a guest or it just comes up as a question from the community. With that being said, I had to get back on X. So I paid for a daggone subscription, y'all. When I tell y'all, they still didn't let me do my live stream. I don't know what it is. Maybe it needs time to process. So we'll try again next week. I might even do a pop-up episode later on in the week to see if we can get on. But we are trying to come back to X and Twitter, guys. So please stay patient. So I know you're not here to hear me rant and rave about how I'm getting played out and robbed by Elon Musk. You guys are here for a daggone mock draft. So I'm going to give it to you in the infamous words of my man DMX. Robin gonna give it to you. We gonna give it to you. Robin gonna give it to you. Robin gonna give it to you. I shouldn't have done that. My child would probably be super embarrassed if he knew that I just did that out loud. But I'll give myself an air horn any way you look at it. Oh baby, yeah. So if you're listening at home, we just pulled up the draft board. As you can see here, we are drafting on the Sleeper app. I love the Sleeper app. Just the layout, the just user friendliness of the platform. Now, one setback here is that our rankings, their projections are just all over the place. And I assume they're based largely on last year's performances. For example, Victor Wembanyama is at 7, where on Yahoo, ESPN, everywhere else, he's in that top 3. So things like that we need to be careful for while we're drafting. If you want to pull up some actual rankings from hashtag basketball or from your favorite app on ESPN or Yahoo, you could do that. But for me, I always find it fun to do it here just because the layout is so awesome, but also it gives us a chance to kind of test our own knowledge around where players should be, and we're not leaning and depending on what the projections are saying. We're using them, but we're really leaning into our own knowledge. We have a bunch of experienced drafters in the space with us. They are all from our Discord community. If you're watching the replay, please comment replay, but let me know if you want to pull up and join us for a mock draft. We do them every Sunday at about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we start a little early, but I would join our Discord community so you can get that link. And to join the Discord community, all you have to do is visit BelieveInFantasy.com. So first person we want to shout out is the Raging W. Then we got my man Big O163. Then we got Karan Dub. We got JL24. We got my man Swafalot, who is an OG of the Believe in Fantasy basketball community. I am drafting from the 6th position. Yes. Then we got my man Brett, also an OG. Aiden. We got Ira. We got Andy. We got Tyrese Maxey, a regular here. And, of course, another OG, Money Murray. So we're going to go ahead and jump this thing off. Let's start this 12-team mock draft. Yep, we are rolling. So draft is going. It looks like the Ring W may have stepped away, so we might get an auto draft in our first position. Most likely, we're going to get a Nikola Jokic pick here. I'm confident that he didn't set his, preferences for, or created his queue to show his preferences when he picks. So in the next 10 seconds, we're going to get us a Nikola Jokic pick, which is a great pick for number 1 in a draft. So at the 1-1, we're going to have, Victor Wembanyama go. He did say, he created a queue. He created, I see you, Big Dub. I see you ringing Dub. I ain't mad at that. Yeah. Oh, man. So we got number 2, my man Big O, or Big O613. Come on, ma. Let me see what you got. He's going to probably grab a Luka or a Jokic here. One thing you want to pay attention to with Luka this season, that he is actually, the Dallas Mavericks have a questionable fantasy playoff schedule. So you want to be really careful with that. And Jokic goes at 2. Then we got Karan Dub in the building. I believe Karan is going to grab Doncic here, or he might skip that. He grabbed Doncic. JL is up. I think he's probably going to grab SGA here, maybe AD. I think folks will fade Joel Embiid. I think I'm going to do an episode soon about the 6 players that I'm trying to avoid in drafts. And to give you a sneak peek, Joel Embiid is one of those players. The man has never played a full season in his entire career, like the totality of his basketball NBA career. Never. And we got Giannis at 4, which I'm not mad at that pick at all. Giannis is a lot higher here on Sleeper, and he's also higher in points leagues. People have faith in him. And then we got SGA going at 5, and then I'm up. So I'm looking at AD here. That's kind of it. AD is the clear pick for me here. I'm going to grab some Anthony Davis. Again, I am out on Joel Embiid. I would probably draft Joel in maybe the middle of the second round. I wouldn't take him at the top of the second round. I'd rather have LeBron over him. I'd rather have Trae Young over him right now. I'm just too concerned. I don't want to mess with players who I know might have some injury risk. But Brett grabbed Joel, which is all good. Again, if he plays, then it's a big look. But as you know, people are injury prone until they're not injury prone. So Well, we got a good comment from Mike. I'm gonna bring it up really quick. Let me quickly just pull up Mike's comment here. Boom. Mike says Victor has been going one in most every mock draft and way too early drafts I have done. That is big facts. He is definitely going early. I like it. I am not mad at it, and I agree with it. If you take Victor Wembanyama at 1, I would not be mad at you. Last year, I'm on the record. I'll raise my hand. I had my concerns about him playing for Greg Popovich, and Greg Popovich arguably being the godfather of load management, right? So there were some concerns there, but now I am all in on the Victor Wembanyama train. So after AD, we had Joel at the 1-7. At the 1-8, we have Anthony Edwards. I think that might be a little early for Ant, but I love the gutsy play there. Domantas Sabonis at 9. I love that pick. Jason Tatum at the 1-10. I'm going to slowly move him down my rankings, but I'm okay with that. Tyrese Halliburton at the 1-11. Love it. Trae Young at the 1-12. Yes. Leading off the top of the second is Steph Curry. That is interesting. That's probably the highest I've seen him go so far, but I'm really, really impressed by that. I'm not mad at it. I have concerns, but I love that you're swinging for the fences. We got LeBron James at the 2-2. Love that. Jalen Brunson at the 2-3. Donovan Mitchell at the 2-4. Then Scotty Barnes at the 2-5. Now Brett is up. I'm going to do something a little different from what I've done in my previous drafts. I'm going to reach a little bit on some players. So if the player I'm looking for is still around, it will be a reach according to these rankings, right? According to my rankings, I think it's kind of spot on, and maybe even some of the other platforms have the player that I'm eyeing a little higher. But let me see if I could go ahead and grab him really quick. Let me see if he's available still. Looks like he is, so I'm going to go ahead and grab him. And I went ahead and grabbed James Harden. So for me, the thinking behind the James Harden pick in the second round, I'll say, first of all, it is a reach. I've seen him go in the third. I haven't been in any drafts where he's gone at the second. I imagine he might be going at the back end of the second. For me, my confidence lies in, James Harden, for the most part, has been a really healthy player. Secondly, the departure of Paul George leaving town, going to Philly, is going to be huge for Harden, especially with Russell Westbrook leaving town. It's really just going to be primetime Harden, man. I think Kawhi, although he is great, he don't play, right? He don't play. He don't stay consistent. And I don't give a shih tzu puppy, right? From the kennel with it. James Harden will have an amazing fantasy season, and I think he will be able to reward me with me grabbing him in the second round. Again, let me know in the comments. Do you disagree? Do you think I'm tripping? I do think it's a reach, but it's one of those things where I'm down to swing for the fences for the beard. So after Donovan Mitchell at the 2-4, we had Barnes at the 2-5, Kyrie Irving at the 2-6. Then I grabbed James Harden at the 2-7. I think that might be early for Kyrie too, especially considering the questionable fantasy playoff schedule. Then I have Booker at the 2-8, Durant at the 2-9. Ooh, I think this is a steal. LaMelo Ball at the 2-10. Let's go. Tyrese Maxey at the 2-11. Banchero at the 2-12. Chet Holmgren at the 3-1. Yes, I am not mad at that. And people would say that's crazy, right? You shouldn't reach for Chet. Chet finished in points leagues at number 56 last season. So when you draft him at the 3-1, man, that's like saying he's going to finish top 25, right? I think it's possible. I'll take it a step further. I think it's going to happen. So I'm eyeing right now Ja Morant, Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox. That's kind of it. Those are the three I'm looking at. And Foxy, I like him. I'm going to grab Dame. Let me get Dame. I'm going to keep my old man squad together. Let me just get Dame. I'm going to get Dame. So, after Chet Holmgren at the 3-1, we got Alperen Sengun at the 3-2. Yes, I love that pick. I believe, and this is me, I'm about to jump out the window, y'all. Y'all ready? Here we go. I believe Alperen Şengün is going to finish in the top, at least top 20 for points leagues. For category leagues, there might be some issues with free throws, whatever it is. This is not the case for a points league. This man right now in this draft went at the 3-2. I believe he's going to outperform that draft position. He is the centerpiece of a young Houston team that is trying to win now. And one thing about Ime Udoka, if a player, young, old, middle of the, the pack with age, whatever it is, if a player is putting on for the city, he gonna get some run. That's all I'm saying. So for me, I'm gonna stand on business for this one. Oh yeah, Alperen Şengün, top 20. Let's get back to the recap. After Şengün, we have Adebayo, Murray, Mobley at the 3-5. I grabbed Damian Lillard at the 3-6. Fox 3-7. Ja Morant at the 3-9. Somebody told me in the comments the other day, yo, because y'all know, if you watch any of our videos, you know sometimes I go a little hard on Ja Morant. Hey, you. Because of his ability to, like, squander his blessings by getting on IG Live. It's kind of like a running topic here, and I always joke, like, I just need to do a Ja Morant episode. But somebody came at me hot in the comments the other day. He was like, yo, man, he did his time, man. Like, just leave him alone. I was like, what? What time? He got suspended. He's a millionaire that got suspended from his job that pays him millions of dollars every year. What are you talking about? Come on, man. We out here just saying anything in the comment section, but wanted to share that. After Ja Morant, we had Lauri Markkanen, Vucevic, Cade Cunningham at the 3-11. Then we got Fred VanVleet at the 3-12, Zion at the 4-1. Listen, let me get some of this, my Buc-ee's cup here. Pull up. Let's talk about Zion. I'm going to come and answer some of those questions soon. So sit tight, y'all. Let me talk about Zion. I don't know if y'all seen any of Zion's pictures and videos. Your man looks like Duke Zion. He lost mad weight. I'm telling you, grabbing Zion in the 4th round is going to kill. Let me get my guy. All right, so I'm eyeing right now. I'm looking at Jaylen Brown probably. Oh, no, I think I'm going to get Jalen Johnson. I haven't got Jalen Johnson yet, man. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to just pull the trigger. Yes. So Jalen Johnson is going earlier and earlier in drafts. I think this is the first time I got him, and probably because my man Bihamik is not here. Bihamik grab him every draft. Bihamik sent me a text like, yo, man, I ain't going to be able to make the mock draft tonight. Got to get ready for school, but just wanted to let you know, Jalen Johnson, he's yours now. And I responded back, thank you, sir. I'm joking. Come on, y'all. Y'all just got to understand. Y'all just got to know I'm joking. Just joking. Just joking. Okay, so let's get back to the recap. After Zion, we got Paul George at the 4-2. Love that. Bane at the 4-3. Bane should go higher, in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard. Y'all know how I feel about Kawhi Leonard, man. I got all kinds of issues with Kawhi Leonard, but I'm not going to go there. Let me answer a few questions. So this one is from Mike. Mike again. Mike says, what do you think about Jalen Duren? I think Jalen Duren is solid. I think for points leagues, he'll produce. He'll most likely outproduce where he's projected on certain apps. I do think he's higher on Yahoo points leagues. I think he might be a little too high, maybe like in the 50 range. So I might want to let him slide there. But if I could get him, on an ESPN draft or something like that, where he's kind of scheduled to go, I'm okay with Duren. So I really like Duren this season. All right, let's keep it pushing. We're going to answer some more questions while we're going through this, but let's get back to the recap. After Kawhi, we have Cat, Randall. I grabbed Jalen Johnson, Jaylen Brown, Siakam, Jackson, Butler, and then we have Williams. Jalen, that is. Franz Wagner, DeMar DeRozan, and then Karan is up. It looks like he might be grabbing Garland. I like that pick. I think Garland is dropping in drafts, but his value I think he's going to outproduce what he did last year, and many of the concerns around him and surrounding him are linked to his lackluster performance from last season. And it wasn't even lackluster in the sense of like it was bad. It just wasn't as good as he has been. So JL is up. He grabs Nick Claxton. Swaffalot is up. I'm going to start looking at what I'm looking at. So Jamal Murray, he might be on my don't draft list. Then I got a couple of centers I'm looking at here. I won't mention them. Actually, I will. I'm looking at both Jarrett Allen and Rudy Gobert. I like Jarrett Allen a little better there. Then I'll be looking at players like maybe Anthony Simons, maybe OG Anunoby. Not too sure about Miles Bridges or Kuzma. Kuzma is interesting, but I'm just kind of allergic to him. So, yeah. Heck to the no. Yo, your man grabbed Cason Wallace. Oh, no. We can't do that. I'm going to grab Jarrett Allen. We can't do that. No. They not like us. Swaffalot, let me know. That was a Q issue, right? You queued him up and then you went to the bathroom. That was not a good look. So let's see. We got Craig. Oh, Craig says, "Believe family, stand up." Craig Dusk, you already know ski, my dude. Ski, let's get it. Then we got Brian Looper. He says, "I had James Harden last year. He was fun. Always gave me big assist numbers." That's what I'm talking about. See, I know I'm not crazy grabbing Harden. I think it was a reach, but whatever. This is a good one. I'm going to unpack this a little bit. So this is Soraya. Soraya says, "So you're saying Harden has more upside over Booker and KD?" I am not saying that. I don't think upside is the word that we're looking for here. So for me, in the second round, I probably would like Booker more than Harden. And I don't think Harden nor Durant have an ounce of upside left in their tank. Booker might have a little bit. Booker's still a young guy. So upside, I think, might be the wrong term to describe Harden or Durant. That decision was based on my feeling and my opinion surrounding the consistency that Harden will provide. So I think KD has proven to be quite inconsistent in terms of health and availability. I think Devin Booker has been pretty consistent and been pretty healthy throughout his career. But Harden, when Harden gets clicking, man, and him playing with the Clippers, knowing that Kawhi ain't going to be around, it's just too tasty for me. This is a guy who could lead the league in assists if he wants to. So for me, although it's not the same 35 a game James Harden that was breaking fantasy a number of years ago, he's still somebody that I'm interested in. But for the record, I probably wouldn't take him over Booker. For KD, I think I would. That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. Oh, what else we got here? Oh, we got some good ones. We got some good ones up in here. This is good. Craig, I don't know if this might be too long, but I'm going to try it anyway. Craig says, "Hartenstein, my league winner of the year, in my opinion. Coach Tibbs is known for his centers, always extremely low usage rate. He'll start this year next to Chet and average a double-double this year." I am not mad at that, Craig. I think that's a great take. I do have some interest in Hartenstein, and he performed pretty decent with the Knicks, but I think going to OKC will give him new life, and I do think he's somebody that will produce. I don't know if he is league winner status for me yet. I could be wrong, but we shall see. Let's get back to some actual responsibilities, including this recap. And I'll do that right after. Let me make my pick first. So right now I'm eyeing OG Anunoby. Yeah, I'm eyeing OG Anunoby. That's kind of my guy. Also looking at Mikal Bridges here. I just want a Nick right now. If I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably pick Mikal, actually. I'm going to grab Mikal Bridges here. I'm wanting OG Anunoby, but I think I'll grab Mikal Bridges there. Let's get back to the recap. After Cason Wallace, we have Jarrett Allen at the 5'6". Then we have Jalen Duren at the 5'7". Jamal Murray, DeAndre Ayton, Miles Bridges, Emmanuel Quickly, I really like Emmanuel Quickly this season. I think he's going to have a huge year. Kuzma, Gobert, Ingram, McCollum, Porzingis at the 6'4". Then at the 6'5", we got Hero, Jalen Green, Mikal Bridges. I grabbed him. Josh Giddey, no Diddy. Jordan Poole, Cam Thomas, Anthony Simons, Trey Murphy III. Let me lower this a little bit here. Can we do this? Okay, cool. And then we have, after Trey Murphy III, we have Jaden Ivey and OG Anunoby. I want to see if I can lower this bad boy here. Oh, no, I'll just scroll. Here we go. Cool. Okay, so after OG Anunoby at the 7-3, we have Miles Turner. Miles Turner with the burner. And then we got JL up. He has 15 seconds left. Players on the board right now: Rozier, Zach LaVine, Russell, White, Kobe and Derek, that is. Or Derek and Kobe, that is. Devin Vassell, Brandon Miller, Bradley, Make It Spiel, Beal. Oh, he grabbed Kobe White. Let me scroll down and see what I got down here. If there's anything worth reaching for. No, I think I'm gonna stay right over here. So here it is. This is kind of the land of question marks, right? So for me, I'm okay with Derek White here. Also, I don't know about Zach LaVine, y'all. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have a little consistency because I know Derek White will stay healthy. It's just crazy, the world that we're in fantasy, where Zach LaVine, I'm drafting Derek White before Zach LaVine. It's just crazy to me, but I don't have any faith. Like, I've drafted Zach LaVine so many years in a row and had my heart broken so many times that I'm kind of to the point where it's like, it's on me now. After you can't even blame the player anymore. After you draft them one year, they get injured. You draft them another year, they get injured. It's like, it's on you now. It's on you. After Derek White, my apologies. After Miles Turner, we had Kobe White, Brandon Miller, Derek White, Devin Vassell, Terry Rozier, D'Angelo Russell, and then Andy is up. Let's see who he grabs. Let's see who's going to grab Zach LaVine. Because if Zach LaVine come back around, I might grab him there. But I don't even know about that. He might be another player on my do not draft list. Right now, let me know in the comments if you guys don't mind. I see we got Craig here. We got Gustava in here. We got Enigmatical, Moltus. Let me know who you guys are, who's on your do not draft list for points leagues. Right now, the people I'm looking at Embiid. That's a couple of guys. Definitely Embiid. He's like my number one. I'm out on him. I'm totally out on him. Totally out on him. Got some good questions here. Let's see. Oh, let me get focused. So after Devin Vassell, we have Terry Rozier, D'Angelo Russell, Jabari Smith. Zach LaVine goes at the 7-11. Oh, and you know who else is at the 7-11 with the Slurpee? Bradley Beal at 7-12 at the bottom of the 7th. Yuck. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Denny Avdia at the 8-1. Tobias Harris at the 8-2. People are not as excited about Tobias Harris as they once were. His value has declined over the years, but him going to Detroit, I think, is going to be a good opportunity for him. Let me lock in because I'm about to make a pick. Not interested in Nurkic. Have some interest in Drew Holiday. Have some interest in Chris Middleton. I think I'm going to grab. I think I might. I also have some interest in RJ Barrett, but it's kind of like I've never drafted RJ Barrett in my life. Like I don't even know if I have the bravery to do that. Chris Middleton, I think Chris Middleton will be okay. It might be a reach, but I'm okay with that. I think I'll grab Chris Middleton. I'm kind of allergic to RJ too. So let's go ahead and get back to Rozier at the 7-8, Russell at the 7-9, Jabari Smith at the 7-10. Then we have Zach LaVine at the 7-11, at the 7-12 with the Slurpees, not the her. Told you that already. Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia, Tobias Harris, Jeremy Grant. Tyus Jones, Michael Porter Jr., Amen, your friend Thompson, Chris Middleton, Isaiah Hartenstein. Okay, we cooking. Hey, who was that said to watch out for him? That was my man Dusk, right? Yeah, Craig Dusk said that. Then we have Austin Reeves, RJ Barrett, and let's see what else we got cooking here. So let's get up to some questions here. So this one is good. This is from Enigmatical. So I've seen Cam Thomas consistently go in the area where the platforms have him. In this case, he goes at the 6'10". I think depending on your faith, like I know that Cam Thomas, when given the opportunity to get minutes, is a baller, especially for points leagues, right? So hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting, because I'm quick to do an auto draft pick. But for me, I'm not that crazy about him. I'm not so much into flash in the pan. I want a little bit of consistency and proven track record. But I think in that late 5th round, early 6th round, even middle 6th round, it's fine to grab Cam Thomas. I'm not reaching for him, but definitely somebody I would be looking at if he fell to me. So that's a great question. Okay, so let's get back to the recap. Actually, let's not do the recap. Let me take a look at some of the players that I still got on the board. I got Scoot here I'd be interested in. Maybe not Keegan Murray. Maybe Jakob Valanciunas, Klay Thompson. Oh, man, this is nasty down here, man. This is hot dog Waterville. I think Scoot Henderson is going to have a second-year breakout. Last year, he didn't look good. I'm going to keep it real there. But I believe that the Portland Trailblazers still believe in the young man. So I think he's going to take the top off, boobies is out, hair blowing in the wind. Convertible status, your boy will bounce back. So back to the recap. We got Hartenstein, Reeves, Barrett, Holiday, Sharp, Shaden, that is, Benedict Mathurin, Keldon Johnson, Kuminga, Zubac, Nembhard. Nembhard, I like that pick. Who is that? Swaffalot? I like that pick. Scoot Henderson, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and then my man Ira is up. Ira is up, and he's going to auto draft Malcolm Brogdon. Yuck. I am out on that one. I don't want no parts of that. Sorry. No. Nah. Shoot, rookies off the board. Reed Shepherd is off the board. So when the rookies start going off the board, and this is not the shish kebabs. I didn't realize I did that. How long has it been like that, fellas? Somebody got to tell me these things. My apologies, folks at home. I didn't realize that I had like a double screen of myself. People at home listening, I just jacked up the video production of the show for a couple of minutes. But listen, one thing I'll say, once the rookies start going off the board for your fantasy draft, you don't have to go all in on rookies. I think because rookies give you that there's no telling what could happen. They have so much potential that people trip out. This was not the sexiest draft class. It just wasn't. It wasn't something that it was super impressive in terms of the type of talent that's there. Oh, shoot, I got 22 seconds. Let me lock in. I'm going to grab me some Jakob Poeltl. Yeah, like Zach Edey, Reed Shepherd, Alex Sarr, none of these guys, Zachary Rissachar, none of these guys are like Wemby. Huh? None of these guys are like LaMelo. Huh? Zion. Ja Morant. It ain't the same, y'all. So, hey, somebody's going to be good out of this class, but you don't need to be doing backflips and all out here. Let me know in the comments, how long was that double screen thing that was just happening going on? Could y'all let me know? Was that a round? Was it 2 rounds? Oh, I got to get a sip of my Buc-ee's cup. I'm messing that up. Let's get back to the recap. After Scoot, we had Klay, Wiggins, Brogdon, Anthony Black, Reed Shepherd, Williams, Paul, Dillingham, Nurkic, Bogdanovich, Johnson, Cameron that is, Zach Edey, Pirtle, Alex Sarr, Sexton, Pajemski. And then Big O is up again. I think I'm going to go straight old players on this one because there's a couple oldies but goodies that I'm looking at out here. After Alex Sarr, we have Colin Sexton, Brandon Pajemski, Jason Collins, my apologies, John Collins at the 10-11, Derek Lively Jr. at the 10-12. I like Onyeka Okongwu at the top of the 11th, Keegan Murray at the 11-2, Jonas Valanciunas at the 11-3. Now JL is up. I'm going to start taking a look. I'll be okay with grabbing Capella here. I'll also be okay with Aaron Gordon here. I would even take a flyer on Russell Westbrook in this area. No real interest in Draymond here at all. I think I would just grab Aaron Gordon here. Just grab me some Aaron Gordon. Not sexy. Again, not a sexy pick, but at this stage of the draft, I think it'll be completely fine. After Okongwu, we have Keegan Murray, Valanciunas, Asar Thompson, Jalen Suggs. I grabbed Aaron Gordon. Trace Jackson Davis. I love that pick. Oh, baby. Who was that? Brett, come on, man. You get a roll. You did good. You did good there. You did good. Clint Capella, I think that's tons of value there, Aiden. Karis LeVert, maybe. Wendell Carter Jr. Connect, DiVincenzo. Let me take a look and see what rookies are left. We got Donovan Clingan, Stephen Castle, Jared McCain. Okay, cool. So I think I might try to grab one of these rookies if they're still available. Yeah, so I'm looking at Donovan Clingan here, Stephen Castle. I don't know. Well, they've had a lot of issues at the point guard position, but with CP3 there, I don't know if Castle will get the kind of run needed to get a return on value. So I'm going to just go with Clingan here. Grab me a rookie. Give me one rook. Give me one rook. I think I might actually have him in one of my actual dynasty drafts, dynasty teams. So after Okongwu, we have Murray, Valanciunas, Thompson, Suggs, Gordon, Trace Jackson Davis. I think that's a great pick. Capella, LeVert, Wendell Carter Jr., Connect, DiVincenzo, Ben Simmons. Come on, man. We can't be here again, y'all. Like, he's definitely on. Did you guys share with me who you think you should not draft? Like, Ben Simmons is that guy. Ben Simmons. I am out on Ben Simmons. Done. Done data. Mad Max, I got to give you a shout out. Let me go. Here we go. Mad Max says, I got Shepard and Dillingham. You are the Behomic of this draft. He says, I think I'm having a really good draft. You are. Let's take a look at your team really quick. Let me give you some love here. You got Trey in the first, Steph in the second, Van Vliet, heavy on guards. Then you got skinny Zion, Kuzma, Gobert at that spot, not mad. Beal, Abdia, Williams, Marvin that is, CP3, DiVincenzo. Is that you? No, I'm sorry. You're Tyrese Maxey. My bad. That was Money Murray. Money Murray, your team looked good too. Let's do Tyrese Maxey's team. Yep. So we got Halliburton. Yes. LeBron James, yes. Cade Cunningham, yes. Paul George, yes. Quickly, yes. Ingram, yes. Levine, maybe. Harris, maybe. Reach Shepard, maybe. But a yes for grabbing that rookie. I think it was early, but I'm not mad at that. Dillingham, okay with that. Connect, I'm okay with that. And Kessler. A lot of rookies early, but not mad at it. I think it's a really good start to your draft. We got about three rounds left. And let me start looking at what's available. So Herb Jones is over here. Where's Trey Murphy? Trey Murphy's already off the board? Is Trey Murphy off the board? Let me search Trey because I'll be interested in some Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy? Nope, Trey Murphy looks like he gone. Okay, so I'm up. I'm looking at Herb Jones here. Man, you know who I got to grab. I just got to grab it. It makes sense. I got to grab him. It's probably inappropriate, But from the Toronto Raptors, I got to grab Dick. Grady Dick. Pause. Grady Dick. Come on, y'all. Keep it clean. Dang. Can't have nothing around y'all. Oh, man. I'm going to be drafting. I think I'm going to draft Grady, and not even to be shady, but I think for the benefit of our audience, we are going to pick up Dick every single mock draft. We just have to. We just have to. Hey, yo. I just can't. Grow up, Robin. Grow up. After Ben Simmons, we had Naz Reid. No. My apologies. We got to go backwards. We had Ben Simmons at the 12-1. Kessler, Green, Smart, Portis, Westbrook, Klingon, Eason, Lopez, Keontae George. I love that pick. Jordan Clarkson, Buzelis, Rissecher, Gafford, Porter, Robinson, Koulibaly, Dick, Holland, Wood, Dinwiddie. Yuck. And Dinwiddie's my guy. I got a lot of love for Dinwiddie, but I'm not drafting him. Hield, Bogdanovich, Reed, Sohan, Ware, Brooks, Robert Williams III. Oh, I'm up. 21 seconds. Let me take a look. Give me a second. I'm leaning in. I'm going to grab Markelle because Markelle fell. Herbert, I would have been looking at too. Let's hopefully Herb will come back around to me. We shall see. After Porter, after Holland, we have Wood, Dinwiddie, Hield, Bogdanovich, Reed, Sohan, Ware, Brooks, Williams, Adams, Lonzo Ball. Come on, man. Markelle Fultz, Castle, Hachimura, Trent Jr., who's now with Milwaukee, which is pretty dope. And then we have my man Big O in the building. Yo, y'all are stupid. Yo, I got to give you. Yo, this is good. Yo. Los says, grab it. It's crazy. It is crazy. Look at Craig. Craig says he'll penetrate the paint and get some good shots off. Just depends on how much stamina he has. Y'all gotta grow up. Oh man, yo, your man Craig says grab it. Y'all are horrible. Y'all, you guys are not right, man. You guys gotta grow up. This a fantasy basketball community gets no love because of you guys. I'm just saying. What kind of example are you setting? Be mature. Grow up, man. It's Grady. Okay, so after Trent, we have Carter, Jaquez Jr. Love that pick. Jovic, Herb Jones. Wish he would have came back. I should have grabbed Herb earlier. My bad. That was my fault. Then we have, after Herb Jones, Walker. Then JL is up again, and we're about to close out this draft. Let's see if we have any more interesting comments to share. Where's Horford? That's good. Horford is not bad at all. Let's see. Maybe I'll grab Horford. Let's see if he's around. I'm not mad at that at all. He's around. There you go. Al Horford that's for you, Craig. Believe family. We got to do that. After Walker was Caldwell, Clowney. I grabbed Horford. Brett is up. Brett is going to grab someone that is a long shot. Yup, he grabbed the rookie. He grabbed McCain. We got Hart, Herter, Whitmore, Conley. And with the last last pick of our, I want to say this is our 7th mock draft of the offseason, we have Gordon. Oh man, that's sweet. Gordon Dragic. That's nice, Money Murray, because I think Gordon Dragic just retired, which is really sweet. So let's take a look at this. We'll go ahead at the end of every draft, I always give an honest review of my team, using the 5 GOAT rating. So we give a 1 to 5 GOATs, and we'll see what we got. So James Harden, yes. Damian Lillard, yes. Mikal Bridges, Maybe. Jalen Johnson? Yes. Anthony Davis? Emphatic. Yes. Chris Middleton? Maybe. Jared Allen? Yes. Derek White? Yeah. I don't want to do all. Yes, maybe, yeah. Scoot Henderson? Maybe. Jakob Poeltl? Maybe. Aaron Gordon? Maybe. Donovan Clingan? Maybe. Grady Dick? Maybe. Markelle Fultz? Heck to the nah. Al Horford? Heck to the nah. Looking at this squad, it's a lot of maybes, looking shady, but I like the way we look at the top of the roster. I feel really confident in the yeses. So I'm going to give this roster a 3.5 GOAT rating. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that I stunk up the joint with this draft, or was I right? It was about a 3.5 out of 5. That's how we roll. We got some really, really good comments. Again, next week we're going to try our best. Next week, we're going to try our best to stream live, not just on YouTube, but also on X. So just stay with us as we do that thing. And if you want more fantasy basketball content, specifically mock drafts for points leagues, check out this playlist right here. This episode was presented to you by BetOnline.